Hi, this is Trisha Rose-Stone from Rose Colored Glasses, and I'm back today to share some quotes and thoughts about friendship and maybe looking at friendship in a new way and making you think differently about what it means to be a good friend. And these are from different authors and experts I've pulled for my blog post linked below, so you can take a look at it a little bit more if you like this content. So I'm going to start with a quote by Amir Levine from Attached, and he says, "Experiences become more meaningful when shared with others." And on the surface, this looks like, yeah, okay, it's like, sure, obviously, but it's really true. Experiences become more meaningful because there's a greater energy, like the energetic field is much greater and bigger, and it can cause more impact. It's like the group dynamics idea, like you can only go so far alone, and when you want to get to the next level, you want to start sharing experiences together. The next one I'm going to share is by Donald Miller of Scary Close, and he says, "I'm perfectly willing to be perfectly human." And this one is, you would think, again, like it seems really simple, but it's very hard for people to be imperfect sometimes and to share. It's very hard to just be real. And when someone has the security to be real and to share themselves and to share their vulnerabilities, that's powerful, that's very attractive, and that makes them more easy to connect to as a friend. So I really, really like that one. And the next one I'm going to share is also by Donald Miller, and he says, "I don't know why it is exactly, but the people with the healthiest self-esteem are also the greatest at intimacy. I'm not talking about arrogant people. I'm talking about people who know they are both good and bad, yet believe at the deepest level that they are really good for people." So this is really good, I feel like, because he's talking about self-esteem and self-worth, and that is happening at a level that's deep and below thought. So like, you're good for people. Even if you're not in a good mood or you have insecurities, you know that who you are as a person is good enough. And also it touches on the idea of the role self-esteem plays in intimacy, as far as when a person has self-esteem, they validate themselves. They don't need to come into the situation to have everyone validate them. That is not easy, and that's like a needy exchange. Whereas if someone comes into a situation where they feel secure, everyone around them can relax because they don't need the validation. And then also it eliminates those energies that are tricky, like jealousy, insecurity, competition. Those energies are coming from insecure. So I feel like that's a really good one. And I know for myself, like I go there, I'm in and out of that place, but I do aspire to be a person who's more secure and able to just let go and just be myself, because I do think that's as good as it gets. The last one I'm going to share is about Big Friendship by Amina Sao. And she says, "Big friendship can hold you when you're worried that everything is falling apart. It can be a validation space when you feel alone in the world. It can relieve feeling seen without having to explain yourself in too many words. And it offers a security of knowing that you won't have to go through life's inevitable challenges alone." So the book is called Big Friendship, and she's talking about how it is like a space where you can feel seen without having to explain, which is huge. And I can see that as a visual. Like I see like a walking around with little, almost like a support around me. Like you can picture like just almost like a protective area where you're protected and supported no matter what you're doing or where you're going. And you are never truly alone in the context of that friendship. So even if whatever it is, like you're not really alone in this world. And I think that's so huge. So I really love that quote. So what did you think of these quotes? Is there one that stuck out to you that you'd like to share more about? Or do you have any additional quotes or thoughts? I would love to hear anything you have to say in the comments below. And also don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to be releasing a new story every week, and I would love to have you following along. So I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks.